Live and effect in the flesh up in this bitch. I look good as fuck, man, as always. I'm just like one of the most beautiful people that ever fucking exist on earth, man. I just came to that conclusion. Sixth grade. Now, when I was 4, I always knew it. You know what I'm saying? But at the 6th grade, after all of that time of just being just such a beautiful fucking person, I figured this shit was real. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a fluke. It wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? It was a gift. But yeah, so on my way to the park. What was I finna say, man? First of all, this is going on YouTube with Over the Tube You. This is going on YouTube, talking with Jaylon. So yeah, everything is going on. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm gonna give y'all basic instructions on how I be maneuvering and shit. I don't be knowing about what's going on in the world until I hop on social media or some shit like that. I don't be knowing what's going on. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm a very happy person. I'm not like just happy 24/7, but I'm pretty happy, to be honest with y'all. Of course, I could be more fulfilled in certain areas or whatever, but for the most part, man, I can't even lie to you. I don't really harbor, or I'm not oftentimes in a negative vibration. To be honest with y'all, I really be positive a lot. That's my natural state. And one of the reasons is because I don't get too consumed in what's going on in the world outside of me. Look at this nigga, boy. Y'all niggas better take notes, boy. But I don't get too consumed in the world around me. And at one point I was, and I was miserable as fuck. But I don't get too consumed in the world around me, man, and what's going on. So I don't be hearing the bad news that's going on or none of that. I might see it. Like I said, I might go on social media and see it, like the cop who had his knee on that man's neck, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. And I just heard somebody who's another chosen one, right? This is gonna be my more spiritual channel. I've been waiting to get on this spiritual stuff with y'all, and this is the time. End of the day, this is the time too. I sometimes reference it on Instagram, but I never really dive into it for real. But so basically, man, don't get too consumed in all of this stuff that's going on around you. Cause I'm telling you right now, I'm outside without a mask on, and it's like that. And I'm finna go into nature and go get grounded. Finna put my pretty ass toes, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful ass toes on the grass, you know what I'm saying? My bare feet, it heals you, you know? And it reminds you of who you truly are. I feel like it reminds you of who you truly are. And it grounds you to where you're not so focused on not having shit like social media often does to us. Reminds us of everything that we don't have in life. Instead of living in the moment and realize how much we have. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're watching this video, you have more than people in third world countries. So it's important to keep that in mind. But it's a lot going on that I'm not really aware of. Like I said, I've been pretty happy, man. And you should be happy too. If you're feeling bad, if you're watching this video and you're feeling bad, understand it's because of what you're feeding your mind. Right? You allowing yourself to see certain things, and it's going into your subconscious mind. So that way, your life is continually reflecting, or your mind is continually replaying that in almost every single scenario to where you can't be happy. You know what I mean? So take that into consideration and just try it. Here's my assignment for you. Don't get off your phone, or don't look at your phone. Matter of fact, check this out. Tomorrow, when you wake up, promise yourself, or promise right now, that you're not gonna touch your phone. Just do it when you first wake up. Because understand this, the only reason you suffering is because you have attachment to the physical world. You have attachment to things. If you weren't attached to something, then it wouldn't bother you if it didn't go your way, right? So that girl that you like, if you wasn't attached to her, she couldn't have broke your heart. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't have, I want to take a different route. She couldn't have broke your heart if you weren't attached to her. Which shows that our sufferings, all of our sufferings come from our attachment to things. Another thing too, man, a big part, I just gotta give you all the juice that I'm experiencing. I got rid of my sexual, not even sexual tension, but my sexual appetite. I got rid of my desire for something sexual. When I tell y'all that shit is so freeing, another reason why you feel the way that you feel oftentimes is because you have sexual tension built up and you aren't satisfied sexually. This is why people commit crimes. People only commit crimes because of sexual frustration. Only commit crimes because of sexual frustration. I ain't gonna say only, but I guarantee you, there's not a single person that's getting what they want and using their sexual energy to be athletic and this and that. Because sexual energy isn't just about sex. It's a spiritual thing that comes out of you, that's supposed to come out of you during sex. But so that energy and using it for something progressive. So yeah, that's another reason why you are experiencing what you're experiencing. I'm not even gonna say might be the reason. I know that it is. And it's just stuff that I'm learning. I got rid of my urges, and I always knew this shit. Like, I've known this information, but I wanted to come back into the matrix and get a better feel for everybody else. And I'm telling y'all right now, it's your physical attachment to things. It's the physical attachment to things that's causing suffering. Because if you didn't emotionally invest in things that you can't control, then it wouldn't bother you. You know what I mean? Just start off with that. Like, and another thing, I'm gonna give y'all the jewels for real, because this is what all of the chosen ones, we move in a certain way because we see what this really is. We see this as an opportunity for real. This is really an opportunity, and that's what we see it as. So, I'm gonna give y'all the juice real quick. One thing that I love to do, and that other people that aren't sad and these times like to do, some, not all of them, telling people to meditate is a little, I'm gonna say meditate, right? But that's not even what I was gonna say. I'm gonna tell you to meditate, but what I'm really getting at is something very simple. You can do this every morning, and I do this every morning. This is why I'm not sad or no shit like that. Every single morning, or whenever I don't feel good, I say thank you. I wake up and I thank the universe. That's it. Before I do anything on earth, before I get up and I eat or whatever, I say thank you before I move. And it brings me to a place of gratitude, to where everything that's around me, no matter what's around me, I'm grateful that it even exists. I'm grateful for life. Before I start my day, every single day, before I start my day, every single day, I say thank you. And it changes the way that I feel waking up. If I was feeling bad, a lot of times I don't even feel bad waking up, to be honest with you, because of the thoughts that I wake up to be positive thoughts. Just due to the information that I've attained throughout the whole day. I stay out of certain areas. I stay out of certain, you know what I'm saying? I stay away from certain kinds of people, man. Certain kinds of energy. Sometimes I don't have to do shit. But sometimes I'm in these environments and areas that aren't necessarily the best for anyone mentally. I don't care who you are. Epigenetics is real, but anyone mentally, and it drains me sometimes. And it used to overly drain me. A lot of people don't really know, but you know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people that I don't play at all. And imagine the worst of what that could mean. He doesn't play like that. What does that mean? That mean like taking it overboard type shit. But so, with that being said, I forgot even why I said that. I just wanted to give y'all something from growing to who I really am. And if, you know what I'm saying, if you have, you know, if if you hear something, you'll be able to know, oh yeah, he wasn't playing. And I was told, well, no, I don't be playing sometimes. A lot of times I be playing, most times I don't be playing. But anyway, so what I'm getting at is start off with that. Start off with saying thank you when you wake up in the morning. And it's gonna feel so good, man, because trust me, man, you either doing one or two things during these times. You either on your purpose, you focusing on yourself, or you living in fear. You living in fear. The whole world is on pause right now. You should be working on something. You should not be just chilling. The whole world is on pause. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too that I need to do, I won't be hypocritical, but sitting still. Now, I'm finna go to the park. I'm taking a long way right now. I passed where I could have went to go straight to the park, but I plan on being there for a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this little detour so I can fully come to grips with my day at the end of it at the park. But so, what was I saying? Shit. Anyways, that's what it's about. You're supposed to be growing during these times. Focus on yourself, man. Focus on yourself and stay off that social media. But I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all my story real quick. If you watching this far, understand this. Like, I didn't grow up with a phone. And I'm gonna have to tell the story again. I didn't grow up with a phone. I didn't grow up having what a lot of people had growing up. So my perspective of life is completely different. You know what I'm saying? I used to see everybody having it, and I was like, damn, I wish I had it. But I also noticed they was depressed as shit. Everybody, all of my peers was depressed as shit. Niggas is just sad. I'm like, why is everybody so sad? I was the only happy nigga. The only happy person. And like I said, I've been miserable before. But it was only because I was too consumed. And I was only fully allowing myself to be consumed because I wanted to experience what everybody else is experiencing for once in life. You know what I'm saying? I got an iPhone. I'm like, I want to experience this social media stuff. If you look at my social media, I'm not popping like I could be. Like, I'm one of those niggas. Like, I'm one of those people, bro. Like, you see me in person, you like, he got to be famous or something. But, nah, man. I started really late at this game, at this social media game, at this clout game, at this fame game. I started really, really late. Now, in real life, I was popular, but on social media, I never really had that. And I don't know how to take pictures and this and that, but anyways, what I'm trying to get at before I detour is that I always notice the difference. You can ask anybody that grew up with me, they notice how it's different. You can ask anybody to this day in California. I moved to California from Texas. You can ask anybody to this day, I'm still a little different, a little odd, anti. Not even really anti, I'm just very selective because I'm good at reading people. Very good at reading people, and most people aren't genuine. And I don't like to hang around people that's not genuine because they give me ungenuine vibes. And I'm naturally a genuine person, so if an ungenuine vibe comes to me, it's gonna lower my vibration. If I allow it to, I just don't even want to deal with it because I'm genuine enough to lower my vibration to raise somebody else's. But I'm not gonna save them, right? I'm not just gonna tell them what they're doing wrong. I'm gonna give them a chance to come correct. If not, I'm gonna leave them alone and let them be depressed. But so, yeah, it's a lot of different factors to take into play, and there's a lot going on, man. To say the least, man. To say the least. Focus on yourself. Stay away from everything that's going on. Some people don't care though. Some people don't care about what's going on, and I'm glad because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what people are doing. I don't know if people are actually doing quarantine. When I'm outside, I see people not doing quarantine because I'm one of the ones that's outside. Some people have a mask, some of them don't, and they not social distancing. So, I mean, I guess it just depends on whatever. But everything is looking good so far, man. So yeah, the three main points that I was getting at is that what that bitch said. She told me to do something. I don't know. She told me to do something. But I don't know what kind of she do. You know, she was one of those. It's one of those things. Put back over. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna put back over. But shit, I ain't playing. I ain't fucking around. But so I don't know what did she say. She said something. It was one of those things. It might have been. I don't know. Whatever. I think her husband was behind her. I don't think it was her husband. I don't know. But anyways, I doubt it. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, man. Be happy. Be happy, bro. Be happy. No matter what, man. Be happy. And understand that you're here for a reason, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people running around and they don't know their purpose. You gotta find your purpose. And I've been saying it so much before to where it's just like, you know what I'm saying? The world will drain you, man. Because I was warning people about all of this stuff that's coming up. I was telling people 2020, 2018, I was telling people this. 2020, and all this 2017 for real. But yeah, all this stuff was gonna happen. Now it's happening, and I was drained. So I stopped talking about it. I'm like, man, nobody wanna listen, you know. So I stopped talking about it. For anybody that knows me where I'm from, they understand what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. I was big for talking about it, and people still wasn't listening. It's just stuff that I was saying was unorthodox. I was popular for a lot of different reasons, but my senior year, well, my 11th grade year, my senior year, was mainly about the shit that I was talking about. And people wasn't really listening. It's just the fact that it sounded so different from what people are used to hearing. It was almost like I was crazy, but a genius at the same time. They probably just thought I was crazy and that or whatever, but either way, everybody was talking about it. And it was a pretty big thing at one point for everybody that knows what I'm talking about. But so yeah, 3 things. Stay focused, stay off social media. No. 3 things. When you wake up in the morning, say the magic words, thank you. Just say thank you and allow it to register. Allow it to register in your heart. It's the first thing. Second thing, go the whole day without your phone. Just try to go the whole day without your phone. And see what it forces you to do, and see how it forces your mind to become creative on its own and to do its own shit, opposed to depending on somebody else's life and creativity to make yours a little more interesting. And that's what I noticed about me. I wasn't dependent on stuff growing up because I had to depend on me. Like, I didn't have a phone to distract me and this and that. That's how I was able to learn so much, because I didn't have what people had. So I had time to sit down and think and use my brain. So yeah, it's do that. Third thing is, if you gonna be on your phone, this isn't even really the third thing. Third thing is to try meditating. Try meditating. Now, I don't want to lead anybody down the wrong path. There's a lot of different religions and this and that, or whatever the case may be. I personally don't know any that disagrees with meditating, but some people will say different. You know what I'm saying? But try meditating. Try meditating, man, and figure out what that means to you. No, fuck that. The new 3 things. Okay. Wake up, say thank you, get off your phone, go into nature. 3 things. These are the 3 keys to almost life in general, nigga. The 3 keys to life almost in fucking general. Gratitude is very big. It'll allow you to keep going. You gotta have gratitude. You can't be distracted. You gotta go into nature. I'm telling you, these 3 things right here will really just have you different. And I ain't gonna be able to critical. Like, I don't one of those people that know all of this stuff. I know like all of this information, and I still don't really be doing it. I still don't go out in the nature as much as I should, but that stuff heals you. Seeing nature heals you, and it gives you a realer perspective of life, opposed to everything that we see on social media. Like ancient, I wouldn't even say ancient Egyptians, right? But some African scientists believe that concrete is dirty and dirt is pure, because we come from dirt. Biblically and scientifically, we come from dirt, meaning that's not actual dirt. Like, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's just a lot of different things that we see throughout life on a modern level, as far as cars and all of this different stuff, and the way that nature looks in parks Oh shit. And the way that nature looks in parks, and it's not really organic. It's not giving us an organic idea of what reality is when we see beautifully sculptured nature. You know what I mean? When everything is specifically placed, it's not giving us a real sense of reality. But even with that, you still get a better feel for what's really going on with yourself. Like watching nature will teach you about yourself. For instance, one of the first reasons I became spiritual is because I just started to notice, I started to pick up on shit. Like I noticed a tree looks just like a dread, or looks just like a lock. And this is when I started to grow my locks and shit. This shit right here looks just like my shit. And when you see that shit come down, right? When you see those leaves and shit come down, hanging down, it's like having locks. Like my neck is it's the log, I guess you could say. It's the tree shit. And my hair, when I had dreads, my shit coming down. And you see the resemblance. And you see the resemblance in nature. You see that shit. I was not listening. But you see the resemblance. And where the fuck am I? Oh. I was like, well, where the fuck am I? But you see the resemblance in nature. You know what I mean? And it's important that you see that, because then you get to understand why it's important to love yourself. You get to understand why it's important to embrace who you are. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's something I thought I should share. But yeah, I'm gonna post this shit on YouTube. I ain't gonna post this shit on Instagram. I'm gonna delete it off Instagram. But yeah, this shit is going on TubeView, man. So shout out to y'all. If you enjoyed the video, if you got some type of information, if you're gonna try anything that I just said, leave a like and shit, man. You know, it's a lot of people confused in today's world. They don't really know what's going on as well. I'm not telling anybody to believe in anything, but the Bible talks about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It talks about what's going on. So if you want to be the person to figure it out for yourself, as you should be, go to the book of Revelations and see what's happening, because this marks a very beautiful time period for a lot of people, man. For a lot of people that understand what's going on, that really get what's going on. You know what I mean? And if you understand what's going on, then you one of the chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe it's too late. You know? I don't believe it's too late. Because everybody gets it on their own time. All of the ones that's supposed to get it on their own time. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're listening to this video for a reason. I know you're listening to this video for a reason. So yeah, I thought I should share that. Because it's important. It's important it's just important really to get off your phone, to be grateful, and to go into nature, man. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Opposed to me talking about it, you'll be able to see it for yourself and really understand, like, all of this shit really bullshit, bro. But anyways, live and effect in the flesh. Subscribe, man, because I should be doing this more often. I ain't gonna say I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't make promises. Almost anytime I make a promise, I go back on it just so people can understand I'm not a promise nigga. Because if I promise something, people force me to promise it. I want them to understand, nigga, I don't make promises. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like on some life or death stuff. But then I can make a promise on how I'm gonna handle some shit. But yeah, so anyways, live and effect in the flesh, force to the spirit. Deuces.